Good morning, everyone, and thank you for attending the opening party of CICA Art Teleported 2022, despite the uncertain situation. This event is live streamed via Facebook Live for a global audience. We would like to firstly thank everyone for joining us virtually via Zoom and Facebook.
안녕하세요, 참가자 여러분. 시가 어치 텔레포트드
You're
오픈
mute.
파티 참여해 주셔서 감사합니다.
I'm sorry, everyone. 다들 죄송합니다. 안녕하세요, 참석자 여러분. 시가 아트 젤리포트드 오픈 파티에 참여해주셔서 감사드립니다. 본 행사는 페이스북 라이브 전중계되고 있습니다. 춤과 봉독을 전해 멀리서 참여하고 계신 프레젠터와 관객도 감사 말씀드립니다.
We would also like to thank everyone involved in organizing this conference and, of course, the presenters and artists that are here with us today. We're very excited to have you.
이번 컨퍼런스 개최와 관련한 모든 관객자분들께 진심으로 감사 마음을 표합니다. 특히 이번 행사에 참석하기 위해 한국을 방문한 발표자분들과 아티스트분들께 특별히 감사드립니다.
Now, Ms. Lee Jun Kim, art director and organizer of this conference, will introduce the museum and the event.
본 컨퍼런스를 기획한 김리진 아트 디렉터의 미술관 및 행사를 소개가 있겠습니다.
Hello, everyone. My name is Lee Jin Kim, and thank you for attending the opening reception of Art Teleported 2020. It's a great pleasure and honor to have our featured artists here from all around the world. And thank you everyone for being here physically or virtually with us today. CICA Museum has fostered experimental and new media art projects through international exhibitions, publications, and conferences. Our project includes Art Yellow Book, Artist Statement, New Media Art Annual Exhibitions and Publication, and Art Teleported. Especially the recent project, Art Teleported, the conference and exhibitions for Nomadic Artists was successfully held in Brooklyn, New York in January 2019 and 2020. And I also would like to thank Gimpo City and its residents who have supported us preserving and developing this space into the International Art Museum and creating meanings and values with us. We invite creative writers, scholars, and artists worldwide to participate in our Teleported 2022, the art shows and conference for nomadic artists. Unfortunately, we were unable to physically meet together and being in the same space, but we are thankful that we could actually meet you in virtual space at least to hold this event. And through Project Art Teleported, we aim to create a global network among nomadic artists, designers, audience, and communities, and promote understanding and appreciation of each other so that they can make, share, and live in art in any region and culture. And due to uncertain situation that requires social distancing, we actively incorporated new media technologies into our events, including live streaming, video conferencing, and social media, so that artists, researchers, and guests can participate in the event physically and or virtually. Yeah, thank you again.
Now we would like to list our presenters: Samantha Blumenfeld, Natalia Fedorova, David Hamlow, Hamran A, Kim Jung Wuk, Moksha Kumar, Jieon LEE, Sooji Lee, Nicole Lenzi, Monica Lopez, Brian McSherry, Riad Salameh, Stefanie Schairer, and Yea Hyung Shin.
네, 이제 발표자들을 한 분씩 자리를 모시겠습니다. 사만타 블루멘필드, 나탈리아 페도로바, 타빗 햄로우 함라네, 김전욱, 목샤 쿠마르, 이지연, 이수지, 니콜 렌지, 모니카 로페스, 브라이언 막셰리, 라이드 살라메, 스테파니 샤이렐, 신예형 작가님들이 이렇게 나와 있습니다.
And first, we would like to ask Samantha Blumenfeld to introduce herself. So Samantha, please feel free to take the mic.
Hello, I'm an American new media silkscreen and installation artist living and working in Seoul, South Korea. I co-run a community art space that focuses on printmaking, especially silkscreen. And yeah, my focus is generally thinking about how the image is perceived via digital and print technologies and how those two mediums overlap. And it's okay, I can kind of show on my website through screen share, if that's all right. Okay. And so if this website isn't blatantly obvious, I am a millennial. This is NeoCities, a GeoCities survival project by an internet archivist. And I'm just really interested also in the aesthetic of Web 1.0 and 1.5 and the kind of flexibility that it lent us during that time that we were relatively new users on the internet. And that's it. Thank you so much. I'm so glad to be involved in this exhibition.
Thank you, Samantha. And now could we have David Hamlow, who's also with us here today, to introduce himself, please? Thank you.
Hi, my name is David Hamlow. I'm an installation artist and a sculptor, and I work primarily with recycled materials, in particular, materials that result from my own consumption. So when I make a big installation, all of the things that are in it came from things that I bought and consumed myself and then saved the packaging and reconfigured it into other forms. So, but lately, and this is the part of where I become more nomadic, I've been traveling to other locations, collecting things on site, often things that were discarded in nature or in the urban setting. And then after accumulating a certain amount of stuff in a remote locale, I make it into temporary sculptures and installations on site. And I share all that virtually through my Instagram. It's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you, David. And now, Moksha, please introduce yourself.
Hi, everyone. My name is Moksha Kumar. I'm an artist from India, currently located in Bangalore, just to the south of India. I run an archive known as Moxie Tales, which is mostly for South Indian artists, considering their representation is quite low, even in the subcontinent itself. And I have practiced art for a very long time. I'm also a digital artist. Currently, also run an NFT project. I'm also working as an art writer part-time. So I love to curate, I love to exhibit work as well, and I love to always look at new work and encourage new work. The archive is actually in tandem with neurodivergent kids who have a particular talent for art and artwork. And they also are a part of the archive. So if you're talking about diversity, in terms of representation of artists, this is 100% diverse. It doesn't mean that you have to have a certain background. You know art, you love art, you can be a part of it. If you are passionate, why not? So that's the main motive of the archive, because I realized that there are many gaps to be filled in the art world, specifically the one in India. So why not start like this, aside from doing all of the artwork that I already do? And that's just a little bit about me, and you guys can go ahead.
Thank you, Moksha. And now can we please have Nicole to introduce herself, please? And Nicole, you're muted.
Hi, I'm Nicole Lindsey, and I am really excited to be showing in the space I am in the museum, CICA Museum, because it has natural light. My work basically is kind of about exploring the concept of drawing. And I work in a range of media and dimensions to kind of create this inquiry about what a drawing can be, and to experiment and see kind of what happens and what can become of kind of my interventions in a space or works on paper and photography. And my show in the CICA is focused really on my temporal light installations in spaces that I spend my kind of everyday life in. So, and then the CICA was really kind to and caring to install a sketch that I had done of a window installation with the sun beaming through. So that was really exciting to see this week when they sent out the images. So I'm very happy to be here. Thank you.
Thank you, Nicole. And now could we please have Suji Lee?
Hello, my name is Suji Lee. I'm Korean, and I'm working as an visual artist and also graphic designer here in Korea and also in Netherlands. I'm mainly working on creating the process of the work, such as building up the machineries and kind of tools, which is installational. And through those tools, recently I'm getting some research pieces, and I will talk about it later more in my session. And thank you for having me here. Thank you.
Thank you, Suji. And now we'd like to ask Monica to introduce herself, please.
Okay, hello. Thanks for having me here. I am an Ecuadorian artist. I am currently living and working in Ecuador. I work in a variety of media. For me, it's really about what the work, like what certain work needs at a time. I work in photography, drawing, video, but particularly I like to work with recycled material found online, such as information and found images and footages. For the Art Teleported 2022, I will be doing a lecture performance, and I am very happy to be here, and thank you for having me here.
Thank you, Monica. And now could we please ask Brian to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Brian McSherry. I am a graphic designer, artist, attorney, activist, educator, living and working in a lot of different spaces, currently in New Jersey in the United States. A lot of my research focuses on the ways that art and design can infiltrate legal statutes and case laws with undescribed terminology, or terminology that hasn't been addressed yet in the court system, in order to better new media rights for new media artists. So I'm excited to share my research and my work with everybody today.
Thank you, Brian. And now please, Riad, take the mic.
Thank you for having me here, firstly. And my name is Riad. I'm originally from Lebanon, but I'm currently based in Rotterdam in the Netherlands. I'm a researcher and media artist. Most of my work is very process-based, and it revolves around like web performance, web navigation as well. And I'm interested a lot in the relationship of bodies with the internet, but in a sense that is more socio-political, and I look a lot into like computation and how these systems are being built through extractive labor. And I'm interested a lot in like the materiality of the internet, and how like also the material body is related to how it was built in the first place. So I look a lot into that. And a lot of my processes also involve around like creating safe spaces and inclusive spaces for people from marginalized groups, and just allowing them to explore like art and reflect on it in a more accessible manner through like the vocabulary that we use, or ways of thinking, by just like having walks, conversations, meetings, and that kind of stuff. So thank you.
Thank you, Riad. And now could we please have Yea Hyung Shin to introduce herself, please?
Good morning, hello, or good evening. I'm Yea Shin. I'm originally from South Korea, but I live most of my life here and there in the United States. Currently, I am a designer and an art educator. So right now I'm teaching at a secondary or middle or high school students at an international school in Incheon in South Korea. So for my teaching practice, I have ongoing questions about how I can better connect art education and what's happening out in the art world, so that students can holistically express themselves, not only through traditional media, but also digitally as well. So for this Art Teleported conference, I'll be sharing my experience of that, my personal inquiries, and the process in the midst of this pandemic. So nice to meet you all.
Thank you, everyone, for introducing yourselves and your wonderful works to us.
손분인 발표자분들께 감사의 인사를 전합니다.
Now we'd like to introduce the schedule for the conference.
다음으로 컨퍼런스의 일정을 소개하겠습니다.
So on the 29th of January, there will be our first session from 10:30 a.m. to 12:45 p.m. where Brian McSherry, Monica Lopez, and Riad Salameh will present their works. And from 1:30 p.m. to 3:45 p.m., Moksha Kumar, Natalia Fedorova, and Sooji Lee will be presenting.
1월 29일 오전 10시 30분부터 12시 45분까지 첫 번째 세션이 있을 예정이며 브라이언 막셰리, 모니카 로페스, 리아드 살라메 작가가 작품을 발표할 예정입니다. 오후 1시 30분부터 3시 45분까지 목샤 쿠마르, 나탈리아 페도로바, 이수지 작가가 발표할 예정입니다.
And tomorrow on the 30th of January from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m., Nicole Lindsey, David Hamlow, Samantha Blumenfeld, and Yea Shin will present their works. From 1 p.m. to 3:15 p.m., Jung Wuk, Jieon LEE will be presenting, and this will be followed by a happy hour from 3:15 to 5 p.m.
1월 30일 오전 9시부터 12시까지 니콜 렌지, 데빗 햄로우, 사만타 블루멘필드, 신예현 작가가 작품을 발표할 예정입니다. 오후 1시부터 3시 15분까지 김전욱, 이지연 작가가 발표할 예정입니다. 1월 30일 오후 3시 15분부터 5시까지 해피아워가 재연될 예정입니다.
Currently at CICA Museum, there are 9 solo exhibitions being held, so please feel free to visit our galleries during the event. And there are 7 exhibitions that have been ongoing since the 26th of January, which will continue till the 30th. And there will be 2 upcoming exhibitions from the 2nd to the 6th of February.
현재 시가미술관에서 열리고 있는 9개의 개인전이 있으므로 행사 중간에 편하게 갤러리를 방문하시고 관람해 주셔도 좋습니다. 개인전 7개가 1월 26일부터 30일까지 진행하며 1월 2일부터 6일까지 개인전 2개가 진행합니다.
From the 26th to the 30th of January, solo exhibitions of Hamran A and David Hamlow are being held at Gallery L.
1월에 26일부터 30일까지 갤러리 L에서 함란에 그리고 데빗 햄로우 작가의 개인전이 열리고 있습니다.
And at the Media Gallery, which is on the first floor of the CICA Museum main building, solo exhibitions of Samantha Blumenfeld and Stefanie Schairer are being held.
시카 뮤지엄 본관 1층 미디어 갤러리에서 사만타 블루멘필드와 스테파니 샤이리에르 작가의 개인전이 열리고 있습니다.
And at the 3B Gallery, Moksha Kumar's exhibition is being held.
3B 갤러리에서 먹샤 쿠마르 작가의 전시가 있습니다.
Other exhibitions include Nicole Lindsey's solo exhibition at Gallery G and Suji Lee's solo exhibition at Gallery M.
갤러리 G에서 니콜 렌지 작가의 개인전이 열리고 있으며 갤러리 M에서 이수지 작가의 개인전이 열리고 있습니다.
From the 2nd to the 6th of February at the 3B Gallery, Brian McSherry's exhibition will be presented and Kim Jung Wuk's exhibition in Gallery M.
2월에 2일부터 6일까지 3B 갤러리에서 브라이언 막셰리 작가의 개인전과 갤러리 M에서 김준욱 작가의 개인전이 진행될 예정입니다.
And again, welcome to the CICA Museum. We hope you have a great and meaningful time. Please do not hesitate to let our staff know if you have any questions, concerns, or suggestions. Thank you.
다시 시가미술관에 방문해 주신 여러분을 참심으로 환영하며 모두 의미 있고 특별한 시간이 되시기 바랍니다. 궁금한 산환이나 문의, 제한 산환이 있으시면 언제든지 저희 직원에게 알려주시기 바랍니다. 감사합니다.
And now for those of you that can be here with us in person, on the Zoom meeting, we'll have a look around the museum for everyone. So please stay tuned.
So we will be heading to the gallery now. And here you can see the yard. It's really beautiful in spring and summer. So if you visit the gallery at this time, you can enjoy the view. And this is the building of our gallery. It consists of two buildings that are connected with each other. So this is the main entrance. And here we can see the posters for Art Teleported. And we will be now entering the gallery. As soon as we enter, we can see the exhibitions of Samantha Blumenfeld, which is right there. And the exhibition of Stefanie Schairer, which is also there. And we will be heading upstairs to Gallery L, where the exhibitions of David Hamlow and Hamlow are situated. So as soon as we enter the Gallery L, we can see the exhibition of David Hamlow. And from there, the exhibition of Hamlow is starting. We will now be heading to Gallery G, where is the exhibition of Nicole Lindsey. So this is Gallery G. And we will be heading to Gallery M, where the exhibition of Suji Lee is situated. So here is Gallery M, where the exhibition of Suji Lee is situated. And here we have the temporary exhibition of the founder of the gallery, Chonok Kim. And now we will be heading to Zambia Gallery, where the exhibition of Moksha Kumar is situated. So here is Zambia Gallery. And we will be finishing our tour in Gallery 3A, where our today's conference will be held. Thank you for taking this tour with us.
Yeah, sorry again for technical issues, and we look forward to seeing you at 10:30 pretty soon. Yeah. Okay, see you. Yeah, we'll leave the Zoom open so you can take a break and come back. Yeah. See you.